Hi, welcome to the Caltrans Dime YouTube channel. This tutorial will teach you how to assign, submit, and publish tests on our Dime website. A user can assign or submit tests to a Dime sample record. Assigning a test method means requesting an individual from your organization or another organization to perform and submit a test method on a Dime sample record. Submitting a test means saving the input values by following the test method standard. Publishing a test record means verifying the test results are accurate and making it accessible to the public and project personnel. It is important to remember that test results can be edited after it is submitted, but not after it is published. A published test can be stated invalid and superseded by a corrected test record, but published test records cannot be deleted. A test can be assigned or submitted by an organizational manager, data administrator, or data editor. A test record can be published or superseded only by an organizational manager or data administrator. Now, let's go through a walkthrough of how to assign, submit, and publish tests on the Dime website. I will be assigning a few tests to be performed by my organization on an asphalt binder sample. I need to access the Dime sample details page to do so. First, log into Dime, navigate to the Dime dashboard, scroll to Recently Viewed Samples, and select the Dime sample record. Alternatively, you could have selected a specific sample record by clicking the Search, Sample, and Test Results from the panel menu. On the right-hand side is a sample operations panel where you can assign, submit, and publish tests, among other sample operations. Let's assign a test method to this sample record by clicking Assign Test and scrolling to Assign a Test for this sample and completing the form. In the test method field, I'll type in 316 and select ASHTO T316 from the dropdown. Next, I'll select my testing organization and assign the test to myself. By default, your organization is pre-selected. Only data administrators and organizational managers can assign a specific user from their organization to perform a test. It is an excellent way to delegate tests needed to be performed on a sample. The Dime dashboard has a section called Test Assigned to Me, allowing users to see their test assignments. Optionally, you can send out an email notification to the assignee and specify a test date and additional comments, but I'll leave those fields blank. Once you have filled out the necessary information, click Save. Notice that ASHTO T316 just appeared in the Assigned Test section. Also, let's navigate to the Dime dashboard and scroll to Test Assigned to Me. Notice it appeared as one of my test assignments. Organizational managers have a feature to review all assigned tests for their organization. They can access it by the Manager tab from the panel menu and selecting Assign Test from the dropdown. This page displays all the assigned tests, which they can assign an individual from their organization. Let's go back and assign 3 more tests to this sample. Let's add ASHTO T48, T51, and T315. As you can see in the Assigned Tests section, all assigned tests appeared within the list. The Action column allows you to delete any unnecessary test assignments or submit and complete the assigned test. Next, let's go through the process of submitting a test. You can either submit the assigned test or submit a new test from the Sample Operations panel. The assigned test pre-selects the test method for you, whereas the latter allows you to choose a test method. Let's select Submit a New Test. Enter part of the test method name, select it from the dropdown, and click Next. This section may require you to answer one or more preliminary questions about the test method. In this case, there is one question. What is the input value type? A raw input type means the user inputs measured variables and Dime performs the calculation by the test method standard. A calculated input means the user reports the calculated and other required values. Let's input by calculated values. The user completes the form and enters in the test date, test result, and optionally comments about the test result and can state if it complies with specifications. Once complete, the user clicks Save. The test was successfully submitted and the user is now redirected to view the test details. Notice on the right-hand side a new panel called Test Operations, where you can select to edit, delete, or publish the test results. Scrolling to the bottom, you can view the test details including the DIME sample ID, testing lab, test method, and test results. Lastly, let's go through the process of publishing a test record. You can publish the test record using the hyperlink at the bottom or the Test Operations panel. Let's select Publish Test. Scroll to the bottom to review the test results and ensure everything is in order, then select the Publish Test Data button to confirm. Once the test record was successfully published, you are redirected to the Email Sample Record page to notify project personnel about the material sample and publish test records. Let's go back to the Sample Details page to review what we learned. The Sample Operations panel allows you to assign tests and submit a new test. For a quick and easy way to publish multiple tests, you can click Publish All Tests. It will display each unpublished test record and its details in a drop-down. Data administrators and organizational managers can also access published tests from the panel menu, where they can review and publish all submitted tests for their organization. Lastly, let's review the information captured on the sample record. I submitted one published test record and assigned 4 tests to be performed. For any unpublished test records, you can view, edit, publish, or delete them. For any published tests, you can view, resend email, or supersede them. For any assigned tests, you can submit, edit, or delete them. And those were the basics of assigning, submitting, and publishing a test record on our DIME website. Thanks for watching.